Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing, people? Good morning. Hope everybody's having a great morning. I am having a great morning. Woke up kind of late, but I'm on time. I'm alive. Oh my goodness. Share this stuff out. So, good morning, folks. It's Friday. It's Friday. Best day of the week besides Wednesday and Monday. What's your goals for this weekend? What you gonna be able to do this weekend? You know, I know it's today is the 17th. And being that it's the 17th of January, the 15th, people got their second week check, whatever. Some people getting a check this Friday or whatever like that. You know, a 2-week check every 2 weeks. I want you to take time. I just want people to think about this. If you spend this whole year mainly living from paycheck to paycheck, and you're not absorbing nothing I'm saying, you're not taking anything that I'm saying in, nothing I'm saying is helping you with like that, you know, I want you to think about, you know, is that how you want your year to go? Because I'm telling you, it's January right now, and before we know it, we'll be sitting in March, you know, because February is a short month, so we're sitting in March, so you're already at spring break right there, right? And then we got April, you know, and all the kids already, you know, for down south in April. You know, they I forgot they had something going on. I forgot what it's called though. But May is pretty much they month. They already know when May hit, they out of school. I think it's May 28th or something like that. They get out of school, whatever like that. Down here in the south, when June comes, they're not even in school no more, right? So kids right now are thinking about and looking at, okay, February we got a short month. We got spring break in March. April, we're going to be doing this right here. And then May come on, we just got to, last week we start, you know what I'm saying? That's it. And then we already know that the last week of school, they already know they ain't going to school or whatever like that because they get out, you know. But then we think about this as adults, we have to think about our progress is, what am I doing? How can I set myself up to become more successful? Tax season. And the reason why I'm going to push this out there to you all, us adults, you're doing taxes this year. I do taxes, and I see it every year when I'm doing taxes, right? I'm just trying to give you some tidbits of how to get ahead. Number one, tax season is not, when you get your tax refund, it is not a ball out season. Tax season is not meant for you to ball out. It really isn't. It's not meant for you to ball out. Tax season isn't. Your tax refund is really meant for you to say, okay, well, as an adult, let me be responsible. Let me see how I can catch up on some bills. Let me see how I put myself ahead. Number one thing, please pay off your debts. Stop letting your credit or your bad credit or lack of paying attention to your credit become the hindrance to you from being able to do more in this life, right? Right now, I'm on my way to this CDL class, Joseph, this morning. We ain't no sound. What the hell? Oh Lord, let me see. Ain't got no. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Cause it said it don't have no sound. So, can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. Cause I'm gonna be here for a second now. If you can hear me, let me know, cause I'm trying. Let me see if I can fix it real quick. Here, system notifications. It should be volume. Oh, let me take out fucking Bluetooth. That's probably why. Can you hear me now? because it was on Bluetooth for some reason. It clicked on Bluetooth. I didn't, not Bluetooth on. But anyway, people, if you can, hopefully you can hear me. If you can't, let me know and stuff like that. So I'll push this out there. Okay, so we roll into this season right here, early in the morning or whatever like that. You know, still with people getting ready, people are itching. You know, a lot of W-2s gonna come at the end of this month and the beginning of February when the W-2s are actually gonna be released or whatever like that because of, you know, whatever, bang. But anyways, if you are a person and you really trying to get ahead or you really want more, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Pay your debts. Don't get your tax refund and ball out of control, right? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Your tax refund is not a permanent. It's not a permanent raise for you for the year. It's not a permanent raise for you. You know, and for a lot of people don't understand is that the tax refund that you're getting is only for that 2 or 3 months. If you look at it and you average it out. That I don't care if you're getting $8,000 back. You know, it's only $8,000 over what, 12 months. You really ain't got no raise. You really ain't doing anything. You know, but instead take the responsible step and say, okay, let me pay off my debts. Because the one way that we have to learn how to get ahead and learn how to position ourselves to actually get ahead first, right? And you're gonna get a lot of people, even though I'm saying this to them, and I say it to their face, and sometimes I try to say it nice to people as well, and I say I say things in a nice way to people, but they'll blow their money on clothes, going out, shit that don't even matter. Money be gone, $8,000 be gone, and then do not go out here and go buy no damn new car because you want to floss, knowing you can't keep up with no damn car note. Don't even do it. Don't, because you ain't flossing for nobody. You only become a pillar of laughter when it comes down. You can't pay the note in that car, and they come repossess that car. Now it's something else crazy on your damn credit report, right? We have to learn to start being financially responsible. Stop trying to be like the Joneses. It doesn't matter, because you go broke and you be in poverty trying to be like the Joneses. But if you get your tax refunds, the first thing I want you to do, get your credit report. Get your credit report. Sit down with me. We can sit down over the phone. We can sit down face to face or whatever. And let's start paying off your debts. Let's start working a way to get your credit score higher. Let's put you in a position where you're able to really be able to have access to doing more. You're paying off your debts, so therefore, guess what? And when you do that, your credit begins to improve. You improve your credit. Now you're able to do a little bit more, and I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but some people are living in bad neighborhoods or neighborhoods that's not up to par because of their credit. Because when you go to other places to apply, the first thing they do now, people don't know you. Like business don't know you. Oh, okay. Business don't know you and stuff like that. You know, a lot of places don't know you. So these apartment complexes, they don't know you. But so all these places, they don't know you, right? So the best way for them to get to know you is they look at your credit report. So they pull your credit report, and when they pull your credit report and they see that, okay, well, you got all these missed payments, late payments, they reject you. You can be the greatest person ever, great personality, neat, clean, don't cause no problems, nobody, nothing. But because of your credit report, and that's how things are judged now, based on that credit report, people don't care no more. People are like, okay, well, nah, we don't want you. And then you get upset, or you get in a situation where you're mad. I'm gonna tell you another way they look at your credit. When you apply for these jobs, every company now, when you apply for them, they look at your credit report. They ain't got to do a hard pull on your credit. They ain't do a soft pull on your credit report and look at what your scores is, look what your problems is. Especially if you got money issues, as far as like you owe financial institutions money, you're not getting a job and working any place dealing with money if you got money problems. And a lot of companies, they say, well, you can't handle your credit, you can't handle your bills, you can't handle this right here. You definitely can't handle working for us because it shows your irresponsibility. Now, once again, you could literally be the very nicest person, responsible, everything, and you don't get a job. Know how I know that? They did it to me. I'm like, well, I'm retired military. What are you talking about? Oh, shit. I'm saying, hell, doing a job, I could be working 6 o'clock in the morning after running 2 miles. After working out, I can work out for a whole hour and a half, be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Discipline as a motherfucker. Do anything I want to do, right? But my credit came from getting a certain job that I wanted when I first got out of the military. First retired out of the military. I'm like, damn, you look at my credit report? I didn't know I've been in the military a long time. But this how serious it is because a lot of companies don't know you, but they say, well, we're going to pull your credit report, and that becomes a reflection of you. So when you get your tax refund this season, and I know some of you are going to get a nice substantial amount, I want you to pay off your debts. And I understand some people I want some money to do some things, but I want to go have some fun. You know, okay, go ahead. Put aside the money you want to have fun with, right? Put aside that $1,000, go have fun with. It don't take, and you can find a lot of things to go do and have fun that don't take a lot of money anyway. But you put aside that $1,000 or $1,500. Say, okay, well, this is what we're gonna have fun with. Let's take care of these bills because regardless, you're still working from paycheck to paycheck. You're gonna still have the same amount of money coming in after all the money's gone. Period. So it ain't like you got a permanent pay raise. But what you can start doing is fixing the foundational problems that you have as far as your credit repair and stuff like that, fixing your credit, and your money management issues, right? Those two things go hand in hand when people find themselves in bad situations. Their credit is jacked up, and then we also look at them and see that they have bad financial management habits, right? And those two things right there immediately put them in a bad position. Another thing that people don't look at and stuff like that is that a lot of times people find themselves sometimes, I won't say caught up, but that's a bad word to say. They find themselves in a hard situation, a tough situation, because of some of the decisions they make, and they don't listen to people. Everybody got a person we know everything, whatever like that, right? And these people out here today, Lord Jesus, my goodness, boy, these people out here, I don't know what kind of driving, but they find themselves in a bad situation, a hard situation, because financial management, they don't take the necessary skills, they don't do the necessary things. Small steps financially really make big leaps, right? So I tell people like this, the dollar challenge, right? We do the dollar challenge. You put $1 in a jar. Every day you double it, right? So the first day is $1. Second day is $2. The third day is $4. Fourth day is $8. Fifth day is $16. The sixth day is $32. The seventh day is $64. Bam. And then you start over for another week. You do it again, right? What you don't realize, that just doing that right there by itself, those little things right there, it begins to start, it's a habit. And when you start making habits that's more positive and better, those habits stick with you. You begin to drop off a lot of bad habits because you replace it with good habits. So you got to replace something with something. Anyway, somebody replace it with something that's going to be positive and help you out financially. This is an important season when we talk about money. It's an important season when we talk about taxes. It's an important season when people talk about getting ahead. Not just looking at the economy, not just looking at what's happening up top or whatever like that, but looking at what you want to be at. Look at the opportunities sitting around you. It's a lot of opportunities. If you're in the Columbus, Georgia area, it's a lot of opportunity in this area. Whole lot. And I'm telling you, and I don't point out my clients personally, but I get clients, they get a good refund, $7,000, $8,000 refund, whatever like that, and they get it back in March or they get it in April. But do you realize come July, they broke? Come July, that broke. my road rage. Y'all wasn't supposed to see my road rage. But, so come July, that broke. And the problem with that becomes this. Now you see the same people going to what? The title pawn places, the title loan places, the whatever these money loan places. I don't like none of them places personally. They're all scams to me, and keeping people poor anyway. But they go to these places because they're broke now. So in order to be able to get ahead, they already had they're borrowing money, and then these places already know they're poor, so they're gonna make them pay back the money more than what they borrow, even if they say, okay, all you gotta do is pay back maybe $55 a week or whatever, $55, whatever. All that stuff becomes a scam only to make you poorer. And the biggest issue behind it I have is like, you had money, why didn't you pay your bills? It's nothing to see a person at tax season. And I'm not saying you all like this. I hope no one's like this really, but every year, even though I say that, it still happens now, and it hurt me in my heart because I'm like, you had $8,000. Why is your light shut off in June? You got your refund in April. Why is your light shut off in June? You know why? Because the mentality. See, when the people don't have something, we're not used to having something, and they get something, it's shiny and new. They want to show off. Ooh, I gotta show off. And you're gonna sit in tax offices. You're gonna hear people talking about, "Oh, girl, and this, or oh man, I'm getting this big this big bonus. I'm getting this money, dog. I'm getting these stacks." It's not something you get every month. This is a one-time thing. So a one-time lump sum of money, treat it like it's supposed to be treated. Take care of your bills. Take care of your debts. Pay down stuff. Pay off stuff. Get from underneath the hard hammer of things, right? But instead, you'll see people, oh, I need to borrow some money for my light bill. You had $8,000 in April. It's only June 1st, and you got to borrow money for your light bill? Because what happens is that the mentality goes into, and you're going to see it, the mentality goes into buying clothes, balling, going up to a damn Atlanta, want to go club and all that stuff, go put out, spend $200 on clubbing, and I tell you this, trying to impress people will leave your ass completely poverty stricken. I don't care who you are, I don't care what it is. And that's why they broke. That's why a lot of them are not having the success or having things they want to have, because they get this money, and the first thing they want to do, they want to go buy new clothes, new shoes. They want to deck out because here comes the summer. They want to show off, impress somebody, right? I got this, I got that, or whatever. Then they don't have, like I said, sometimes in our community, we don't have the, what's up, good morning, brother Leach, how you doing? Good morning, everybody else as well, good morning, everybody. To try to keep my eyes on this road as I'm driving to at the same time. But they don't have the necessary financial skills to understand things, or how to go about paying off things and money management. I'm going to say it like that in a better way. But they do have the bad habits of trying to impress people and using materialistic things in a way to impress people. So you're going to see people buying clothes, buying hair, buying makeup, and nothing wrong with going to treat yourself nice, but you see overdoing it, going getting things they never ever got, right? And them the people that you're going to always see broke. All of a sudden now they're out their whole character. Before, they're buying stuff with I'm going to put a down payment on this charger. You don't got charger payments. You don't make enough every month to make charger payment, but you won't go buy a charger. But they told and it's those type of bad habits I think that people, I don't know, I guess they generate. They kind of like they see people around them and they do it as well. It becomes contagious. But why? Why should, man, something going on in the museum. But why should that be the case, or why should that be fundamentally? That's something that, if you look at it fundamentally, it happens every year, and it happens on such a bad scale. That's why we continue to have the poverty stricken that we have when it comes down to the community. Oh, okay, it's graduation day. Okay, they graduating today. That's right. It's Friday. So they have the issue of that, or the situation comes about that, and then next thing you know, now they're in a title loan place, a money loan place, and they're trying to get a loan. They can't get this, and they can't feed their family. They can't do this. But and it's crazy. But we know it's gonna happen. But the only reason why I'm saying that is because hopefully you pass the information on to somebody else, and it doesn't matter if it hurt their feelings, because hurt feelings, oh well, that hopefully you get better. But people need to know that your tax refund is not a ball out season. Your tax refund, it doesn't mean that you came up. your tax refund, it ain't even really half of the money that you actually paid in taxes for the year. Personally, I'm gonna tell you that already. W-2 worker, if you're a W-2 worker, understand something, your tax refund ain't even half of the taxes you pay for the year. Okay, so stop thinking that you balling, because you're not. It's just giving you a piece of your own money back, a piece, not all of it.
Good morning, Sergeant.
Good morning, how you doing?
Not too bad.
All right, you have a good one now.
You as well.
And it puts you in a place. You still call me a sergeant, even though I'm retired. But you know, hey, I don't mind. He's a little second lieutenant butter bar. They got him on the gate. You know, but that situation or that type of thing is something that it hinders people, and it hinders us from being able to make necessary other steps. Because listen, if you fix your credit, you allow me to help you fix your credit. I have in place access of others that can help you get to $100,000 in credit. $100,000 in credit. Now, I'm just telling you that. I'm just putting that out there to you, and you take it how you want to. You help me fix. I will help you fix your credit, and then as a trainer opportunity, give you access to someone that can help you get $100,000 in credit. So that's $100,000 in credit. Open up your own business. $100,000 in credit to do whatever you're trying to do responsibly. That's going to help push you and your household and your future along. $100,000 in credit to do some things to where the full-time job is no longer a full-time job of where you have to work up and feel like you're slaving to go to work or that stuff. Now it becomes a full-time job in a way where you're able to. You are your own business owner. You're able to now have that financial freedom or push for that financial freedom that's right there. And that's the thing about it, man, is that this year there is no reason. You know, all the people make these. That's why New Year's resolutions and all this other stuff, but they never do this. The simple thing is that to take their money and pay off their debts. Take the money and pay off the debts. You're already used to living at the paycheck level you already got. So just because you get extra and more, why would you want to put on more financial hardships on yourself of a car note or going out and buying clothes? Don't nobody care. Stop trying to impress people materialistically with the things you wear when you know that's not you in the first place. Because you wash your clothes a couple times in this hard water they be having, and you dry them. That's it. Out of 3 or 4 months, that outfit ain't never looking new no more. You know, so those type of things fade away. So why allow yourself to become trapped in that? Don't become trapped in that. Instead, get my tax refund money. I'm paying off my debts. I'm going to pull my credit report. I'm going to see what debts I need to pay off, right? And I'm going to tell you like this. If you can take a nice bit of money and pay off a lot of, you know, and I'm not saying, a lot of people got, and I'm going to tell you, here's another thing too. A lot of people have small things that's killing them. It ain't big things, especially, and I don't mean no offense, African-Americans, a lot of African-Americans and Latinos got small stuff that's killing them. Cell phone bill. Didn't pay the cable bill back here. Didn't pay Macy's. Didn't pay the credit card on JCPenney. Didn't pay what's in. It's small stuff. But because it shows irresponsibility of payment on it, it hurts to hit your credit report. But guess what? You go back and you pay the debtors on there. You pay the debtors, or you allow some of those things on there that's on your credit report can be, you know, listen, I'm going to say this, and I want you all to take this. There are a lot of things in your credit report that you do not have to pay for. You do not have to pay for. Somebody's already paid your debt off for you. Listen to what I'm saying to you. There are a lot of things in your credit report that you do not have to pay for. Someone has already paid your debt for you. That's why I say you need to come and sit down with me and let's talk, because I ain't gonna say too much on here, but I'm gonna say like this. Someone paid for your debt already, and the only thing you're doing, oh man, what's that? And the only thing you're doing is come behind them and pretty much, you know, paying them extra like that. I'm gonna say you're just paying them extra. Your debt's already been paid off. You're just paying extra now. So, in me saying that, I just want you all to pick up on that, is that there are ways to fix your debt. There are ways to fix your credit. And you don't have to sit up here and be paying people a whole lot of money. What's up, Mika? What's up, Asbury? I try to call you. I'm gonna just have to call you on Facebook today. I was trying to see if you give me some information. If you ain't got some information, some stuff I'm looking for down there in Hinesville. But yeah. So as you begin to do that, gotta pull up here because your boy. I'm just telling everybody already. I'm doing this trucking class. I'm doing it again or whatever. My last one, some stuff happened at the end and stuff. I didn't trip or whatever, but I'm like, well, I'm gonna do it again. Call it what it is, whatever. Chop it up to the gang. So I'm doing this trucking class. I'm gonna pull up into the motor pool real quick over here on Fort Benning and do this trucking class and shit and get the CDL so I can go ahead and do the next step and everything I gotta do. But I just want to leave you all with that. I want you to think about that. Think about that type of stuff right there as far as getting ahead this year and how do you really want to get ahead this year and what you want to do as far as getting ahead. What you want to do, because like I say, it's tax refund season, but it's all about you. It's not about somebody else. Ain't nobody holding nothing on your head. Ain't nobody finna hold nothing down on you, nothing like that. But to willingly share the information that's free in order for you to have to do the necessary things you're trying to do is very important. But you're gonna have to apply those necessary information so you can be able to get ahead. Man, I miss some damn. My office, my supply office be right there. Right there. The building gone now. They tore the building down, but that was my supply office when I was in the Army. Now I'm just retired Army soldier over here. So, that becomes one of the things, man. And I think that for people, for us as well, we don't share. We don't share information enough. We don't share things that's going to be able to help each other out a lot. We don't share those necessary tools to say, hey, I know something, you can know it too. Here, push forward too. You push forward what you're trying to do as well. That's very important. And I just want to leave this with you all before I go in here, is that this tax season, give me a call. This tax season, give me a ring. Even if I can just give you some information about taxes, I'll give it to you. I don't care. I don't mind. It ain't no. But I want you. But I don't want you to listen to my live and then end up going to June and you in front of a tax loan place, or end up going in front of something and you're not getting what you're supposed to get. It's not necessary, right? But the necessary things for you to be able to do is to put yourself in position to understand that, okay, tax season is not a permanent raise all season. So let me take this time right here and pay off the stuff I need to pay off and do what I need to do in a positive way, all right? So, in saying that and in doing that, I just want you all to understand that, it's very, very, very important that we take this responsibility and take this season responsibly. Pay off your debts. Pay off your debts. Let me sit down with you and show you how we can do this, right? Because I'm telling you, I'm saying pay off your debts. A lot of stuff in your credit report you don't have to pay for because of the laws that's in place. So, get with me about that. It's an early morning, but shit, hell, we already been up about 5 hours already for everybody else. So, y'all have a blessed day. I will talk to you all later, and hopefully you all take care of each other and listen to what I'm saying. Get those W-2s ready, and we'll talk later. Okay? Y'all have a blessed day. Bye bye.